So in this session also we'll go with function modules detailed discussion, whatever is pending. Right. So normal versus remote function module versus update function module. Most of the time we will create normal function modules. Rarely we create and remote and update. But knowledge wise you have to know. Okay. Yes, how to create remote function modules. Yes, we do create it. What differs and all you have to know the knowledge. And update very rarely we will create it. But SAP function modules all 5 lakhs, mostly normal, very few remote, very few update. Correct. So all BAPI function modules are remote enabled only. Yes. All, yes, all BAPI function modules, okay, belongs to type as remote enabled only. Okay, that is your overall, yes, remote concept. Remote means that is not local. Calling in one program, called in another program. That's why destination is required. This destination is created by basis consultants. RFC destination is through we are establishing connection between two external systems. Once connection is ready, by calling destination through, we can reach out to the other server or other systems. This is very, very important going forward to exchange data between other systems, right? Clear? And similarly, this update also very, very important in the practical performance point of view and all, right? So many update function modules are there, okay? Update function modules through they will update to the backend. Yes, because we will go to create, change, display and all. Yes, mostly they go with, suppose if you want to go to, yes, sales uh, sales order or sales document star. Okay, yes. So here we have many BAPIs are there. Most of the BAPI function modules, yes, you can go for, yes, create, yes, okay, create function module, yes, create function module, create sales order. So here, look at, this is remote enabled, okay, yes, okay. This way you can observe many remote enabled function model, built-in function model. Then finally, I am going to go for IDOC related, yes, one function module is there, that is nothing but which is which is okay, update function module. Yes, if you go to here, no, these are all regular only. So there is a one function module that is nothing but update function module. Yes, we this way we will search it IDOC star update star. Okay, so that we can find it IDOC input, inbound, outbound. Yes, we have, yes, before star also we can use it. Yes, this is very, very important function module. I want to show you one function module for update. Yes, update function module. No, these are all regular only. Okay. However, I will be back because time being I'm not able to recollect it. Okay. Yes. Right. Now I remember it. Master, master underscore IDOC underscore master underscore IDOC underscore update. Update is master IDOC star update star or master data, something like that. So we can go for yeah, or IDOC master update, something like that. Okay, because before we prefix or suffix we have to add is master update star. Okay, update. Okay. Mm, Okay, update function module. No, fine, no problem. We suppose if you want to search on what basis function models can be classified. For information system, you can go to here, go to further action, further options. Here, because function modules, we have many 5 lakhs above, right? Let's take this function modules you want to search it. If you want to name based, these are all okay. Person based and all. Yes, all released function modules you want to, you can search. By default, all released or not released, internal release, cancel, it is absolute. All things will be displayed by default. If you want to list out only released, you can list out. All update function modules, if you want, you can get it. All RFC function modules, you can get it. All active inactive function modules, it's okay. All global interface, local interface, this you leave it. Global local is outdated. All modeled BAPIs are search help related. Yes. So if what is my requirement is I want only update function modules. So if you take, this is the easy way to search. Remove this local this thing. So SAP created function modules, you will get it. Many function modules are listed over here. So this is your uh, clarity of function modules. Okay. Yes. Yeah. We got it. 12,000. Yes. So if you come to know, this is the way. Function module name is in English. Description is in English. That is why easily it begins with a slash and again A to Z. Slowly it will begin with A to Z. So these are all about your update function modules are 12,000 above. Yes. You can, yes, all are update function modules only. Group name, group name in one color. This is one group. Yes, change purpose, update purpose. These are all the function modules are used for that. Right. If you want to go to again on top of this dialog box, if you search like with yes, okay. So now we reach to the point of sale error handling IDOC update. Error update. Okay. So it should be okay, delete purpose, create purpose, modify purpose, anything. Okay, you have so many function modules. Yes, we will take randomly update to so and so. Update function module. So this is the way. If you go to here, yes, this is the update function module because I want to show update processing type regular over remote enabled completed update function modules. Okay, you will search and find in this way. Done. Right. We will be back to our yes, like where we left. Yes, we were started here. Yes, overall list. Then next question. So SAP, right? Why SAP created many function modules? Okay. So usage because as a developer, as a functional consultant, you have to have in and out knowledge on function module searching, okay, finding, then testing. Okay, you can write it down in FS or TS also. This function modules names when you reach to the ABAPer. ABAPer also must have all this function module knowledge because in interview all these questions are important. They will ask, can you name some function modules you worked? Or what are all the function modules available in SAP? There they may ask, what is the purpose of this function module name? They will ask, they'll give the function module name, what is the purpose? Or else reverse, so and so purpose, which function module is used? So generally people go to the Google search or Chat GPT search. But we have to know how to search within SAP. SAP inside search is most important. That should be the answer in the interview. You cannot say in the interview that I will go for Google search in the answer in the interview. Okay, Google is last option. Yes, non-SAP things. Like so, suppose why SAP recommends SAP created 5 lakhs 50,000. Yes, because SAP says that proper way of fetching data, changing data, updating data. Because data handling properly, we want to do it. There is a systematic way to collect or gather information from all the screens. Once you confirm that all the data is ready, then only final step we will go for update function module can be done at the final step. Okay. Yes, that's why. Okay, this is very important concept. LUW concept. SAP LUW, ABAP LUW, etc. Okay, once again we'll discuss this in screen concept, screens through, diagram screens through. Once again we'll discuss this logic. So that's why even you are developing a custom application. Okay, you have to develop function module for update display change purpose. Okay, yes, that's what SAP recommends. Don't write hard-coded select, hard-coded insert update statements directly not recommended by SAP. It should be encapsulated. Similarly, SAP, yes, right. SAP developed many function mm, modules to simplify ABAPers, ABAPers task or job or role. Yes, how does? Yes, okay. Functional and users dimension is over. Yes, all modules related, you can search it and use it. Okay, search criteria, we will talk still more. Yes, but ABAP spine, basis related also many function modules are there. Yes, we will use it. So, ABAP's point of view, SAP says that Okay, because generally when developers approach or programmers approach is for any kind of this thing, we will start developing our own logics. But SAP says that don't go for your own logic because SAP against for that. Don't waste time to develop some kind of calculations or currency conversions or string operations. Ready-made function modules are already SAP developed for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They developed lakhs of function modules are already there. So ABAP job is don't create G function module, don't write your own logic. If you want to fetch data, search for function module. You want to update data for function module. If you want to change data, search for function module. You want to go for string operations, search for function module. You want to go for currency conversions or any kind of calculation, everything. First ABAP job is don't go for your own logics. SAP already took lot of risk. So SAP spend a lot of time, money, energy, efforts to develop these many. So why? Because to simplify our task, ABAP's job. So that's why you have to again you put effort again on top of SAP efforts. That is literally time waste. That's why SAP recommends don't write your logic, don't create your own function model. Rather than these two activities, search, find out relevant function module, test it, come back and use it. That's it. So you have to have thorough knowledge on how to find or search or locate function model. First, quick way of searching. Searching is step one. Second, search done, test environment, test thoroughly. That is testing. The third one is usage. So three steps are most important. So search slash locate slash find function module. Find function module is step one. Yes. Second, yes. Test function module. You will come to know what are all the mandatory parameters to pass that function module because SAP developed SAP understanding. You have to understand what is mandatory, which input values through it is working, which input values through it goes to runtime error, which values it goes to rising exceptions. All this knowledge, different type of testing familiarity. Once you find, we test it thoroughly, then finally call and use or usage function module. These three steps are very, very important. All are important. Right. Okay. Yes. Next, why SAP recommends to use built-in function models? Built-in or SAP defined? Yes, SAP recommends to use always built-in function modules. You have to know the technical reasons. First of all, built-in function modules are developed by SAP, okay, which works fine, okay, in all cases, all test cases. It okay, thoroughly tested. SAP developed and tested, tested, finally released to the customer. That's why it never gives any runtime error. If anything goes wrong, SAP is responsible for that. SAP develop it is already active, we can directly use it. There are N number of reasons you have to work with always. Yes, SAP only. Okay, right. You will come to know when we observe, when we debug the function modules. Okay, yes, we can debug also. Debug built-in or SAP function modules are also sometimes for our clarity sake. Okay, yes, right. There are many developers developed these function models. Okay, so we can use it. So as many function models you have to explore in our S, because tab by tab, independent tab wise tab you have complete knowledge. Now you have to go to the built-in usage. That is our primary target. Okay, hope you understand the SAP intention of developing many function models, because even if you go to Java also, everywhere there are some ready-made built-in library functions are there. Yes, you can we always search for ready-made built-in SAP, because to save developers risk and time and effort also they developed it, because yeah, SAP is a ready-made software. There are too many ready-made things available, so you make use of it to save developers time also. Okay, again you start developing, you test it, that takes lot of time. Okay, again when you develop something, what about the upgrade? When there is a upgrade is compatible or not? Why is it used any dump at new versions, new release? These questions arises when SAP developed something. When you are using the SAP development things, you don't need to worry about the upgrades also. Okay, so see, lot of add-on points are there to understand SAP things. Clear? Then next, we will go to the current topic. So we are already into search criteria, correct? Yes. I explained the importance, usage of working with, advantages of working with built-in function modules. I explained a big picture, broad view. Correct. Now, if you want to search, go to SE37. Yes, SE37. Yes, reuse underscore ALV underscore. Okay, reuse ALV star F4. Star is wildcard character, group of characters. So it will display around 52 function models. SALV is the function group. Under that, some function models are there. SKBE is extract management. SLVC full screen is another. Group and modules. So these all reuse ALV function models are used in ALV report. Mainly, out of that, there are mainly two function models are there. Reuse underscore ALV underscore list display, list underscore display. That is one thing. The second one is reuse underscore ALV underscore grid underscore display. So if you are expecting output in list format, go to the first function model, grid format, grid output. These two are many important. Among that, if you observe, usually block list is different. Hierarchical HS means hierarchical sequential list is different. Layout related some function models, variant related function models. Yes, I was talking on this. Reuse ALV list display will give the simple list. Okay, extract management purpose these function models. If you go to grid display, is this reuse ALV grid display. Okay, yes, these two are important. So if you go to at least these two, explore once, because very important. So we'll go to list display. Yes, go to here. Now, first step, we have to go to regular normal function module. So there are many import C, I underscore import variable, IS underscore import structure, IT import table with different default values. See, which is all are optional, all are almost passed by value only. Right. If you go to here, suppose I don't know how to work with this field catalog. Go to this field catalog long text. Green color means long text. Long text, because since SAP provided function module, SAP only provided in-depth documentation in which case it works, which case it gives error, how to use, because SAP developed means we have to understand, you have to use it the way SAP provided sequential. Yes, each option, which values to pass, which also SAP given explanation. So we have to thoroughly study, we have to exactly the way SAP is telling us, SAP developed and given to us. So we have to listen to listen from SAP as it is, same way we have to utilize it. Then only it gives appropriate output. Otherwise, it gives errors and runtime errors. That is your overall uh, just documentation is there at every option. Correct? Yes. Now go to the export parameters. Export, then changing. Yes, export means E underscore ES underscore. Changing is tables. T underscore out tab. Yes, this is if nothing is specified like and associated means this is a kind of standard index internal table by default. Exceptions, only one exceptions. So source code is built in this way. Data colon, local internal tables, local structures, local variables, local field symbols, right. They build, even we can debug it also. Data through, okay, calling other function modules, etc. Okay. So this is your overall field symbols also used for that. Right. This is your list display. If you go to grid display now, rather than list, we will go to grid now. Grid display. Reuse ALV grid display. If you observe, these two are primarily important for ALV pointer. This is also regular normal function module. This is the group. You can search function group and package wise. You can go to import. Observe it. Yes. But here it is. If you observe, very important. Of course, all are optional. Don't need to pass. Also okay. But some are passed by reference. Some are passed by value. Okay. Yes. Explanation is given as short text and long text. Because we have to understand this function module thoroughly, then only you can work in a ALV report. Otherwise, no. Effective way of usage of function modules we have to have. This is a skill, we have to develop that skill. First understand it, then usage it. Export, changing, tables, exceptions, source code. Okay. So now some object-oriented code also written. Okay, backend. These function modules are not only released version by version, they are enhancing with new add-on functionality also. Function module can always be enhanced. SAP can enhance or we can enhance at customer side. Okay, this is your function modules usage. Okay, if you want to go to, yes, now SC37, SC38, sorry, SC38, Z AVK underscore program underscore function module. That was our program name, right? Calling program. See, suppose I'll go to the end. I'll comment always previous one. Okay, take this. Okay, so that no confusion to the right. Paste it here. Now I want to use go to pattern reuse underscore reuse ALV list display and grid display. See, at the cursor position it is inserted 225 cursor position it is inserted, so it is inserted with just this much. So you have to understand this is a add-on code, additional code to your SC38 executable program calling function module, correct? See, suppose you can call in other way around also. That is nothing but, suppose if you go to, yes, this is your function module calling program, right? We have we can drag and drop also, left to right you can drag and drop. That is nothing but, suppose if you go to function group, okay, I will take you to SALV function group. This is your, I'll remove this function module. Like I want to call reuse ALV grid display. Reuse underscore ALV underscore grid underscore ABCD grid. Block list, hierarchy list. So grid is not there in this. Okay, fine, no problem. Block list display. This is your block list display I want to call it. So what we can do is, yes, we have this facility. Sometimes one way is pattern through calling. If you don't know that, see, it begins with a call, all are, which is optional, all are optional means everything is commented. Sometimes this commented things they will remove it also. Commented all the stuff. Comment lines are is a commented as dead code. Commented things are optional. See, very simple. What is mandatory is T underscore, yes, all are mandatory. That's it. This is a simplified way of reusable list display. Got it? So, okay, right. I want to, yes, go to next level. Block list display I want to call. Just to hold it, drag and drop this way. Yes, this is what you have to know. Call function, that is one way is pattern through calling, another way SC80 through left to right drag and drop. Okay, so you will come to know this is your block list display. In block list display, see, exporting is not required, nothing to export, nothing to import, no a mandatory. Even exceptions are optional. Source code is optional. This one. See, that's it. Over. Okay, this is the way to call the block list. Okay, got it? So even if you go to, however we reached here, you go to subroutine also. I want to go to one subroutine, list modify. Can drag and drop the subroutine, system generates perform statement automatically. System generates perform statement automatically. So these two provisions are there. Left to right, you can drag and drop. Okay. Yes. That is you are using changing. Yes. That is your perform is nothing but subroutine interface also. You can use this. Got it? So this is the way you have to know how to go to. So now you have this is your grid display, right? Grid display belongs to what? Function group is SLVC full screen. So you have to go to SC80, type function group SLVC full screen. Here we have function modules. These many function modules related to all function modules related type group interface classes, all these things. Function group belongings are there here. Screens and all. This group related screen, this group related status, this group related classes. So go to grid display. Yes. Okay, you place the cursor here. Left to right. Sorry. What is left to right? You drag it. See, you reuse ALV grid display. So you have to, if you want to work, if you want to pass something, you want to pass layout. First, you have to uncomment exporting, then uncomment layout, then pass appropriate values. Right? This way, in fact, above exporting, everything is optional. Importing is optional. Tables, exceptions. But as a best practice, some people will delete it to because unnecessary things we are not passing. We can remove it also, but the exceptions are important because we don't know whether they are handling the exceptions inside or we have to handle explicitly. That's why we will uncomment and will keep the exceptions. Exceptions will keep it as it is. That's it, and we have to pass this. So this approach also important for you. How to simplify the things. We have to declare one actual internal table, pass the values to that, build it manually and pass it. Right. So this way you have to know the calling and usage also. Only identification is not sufficient. This is your list and grid related information. Clear? Today we learned certain new things, right? Then back to because many things are there. Like I'm going to back to yesterday's reports. There is a background job related because it is good to have so batch job or background job related function modules list because we have completed the L1. L1 means subject is over. Whatever we are discussing today's and yesterday's day before, extensive discussion because this is useful for interview point of view, project point of view. Based on my experience, I am trying to explaining the stuff. Right. Suppose if you go to there is a job underscore open job underscore submit, job underscore close. These three we will call as a sequential background job. So we'll go to SE. Now I'm coming back to SE37. Yes, SE37. So job underscore open, job open. Go to here, display mode. So go to attributes, open job scheduling without dialog, including commit work. So this is a regular. Go to import, job name you have to pass must. Job name is must for this because it is mandatory. And export optional. Job count it will provide, job count. Okay. Right. Next tables, return table, changing return type I. See, this is predefined type I. Tables, nothing. Okay. There are three types of exceptions expected while job opening. So you have import, export, changing exceptions. Right. So job open. Go to here. Yes, this is your SBTI. Simply you have this navigation. You always go to tree structure, SC80 view, object hierarchy view, right? If you want to come back, you can full screen off. You are back. You can toggle between this icon to this icon. Yes, it will take you to, yes. Now, BTCH is a function group. SBTI is a, okay, no problem. BP job log read, job log show, job log create, BP job create, job delete, job editor. Yes, where is ours? Job open, job close, job submit, and all. All belongs to this. Correct. So I was telling on job submit. This is your job submit related. You have to pass authentication name, job count, and job name. So first job open through whatever count comes, that count value will pass to this exceptions source code. Okay, so right. Next, see, this is message statement is raising exception. Message statement is raising exception. Okay, this is the best way. Message statement is raising exceptions. Okay, so that's what message statement is raising exception. Okay, yes, these are all program missing, these are all exceptions. Okay, yes, this way lot of new things. Advantage of referring to the SAP built-in code is I would suggest always refer as many lakhs of function modules are there. Advantage is that you will come to know many standards, coding standards, nomenclature, standard usage, standard way of implementing logic, performance, many things you learn from this SAP given because extreme care taken care by SAP. Finally, they released to us. That is, we can follow blindly. Okay, no second thought. Yes, this is your okay jobs related information. Okay, go back. Then we'll move to Scripts Smart Form and Adobe Forms. Yesterday I was talking on Adobe Forms or PDF Forms. So SAP Adobe Forms or PDF Forms related function modules. FP underscore job underscore open, FP job close. SFP. It's like a FP job close. Open close between FP underscore function underscore module underscore name. Yes. So we will go to AC37 FP job open. FP job open, right? This is your call form. Okay. Yes, import, export, changing is there. Only call form, right? So this is only for calling form. Go to here. This is the package. Say FPX. FP call is the. If you go to SC80, it will go to function group. Under function group, FP job open, FP job close. Okay, FP job close. Okay, job close. FP underscore, we have function underscore module name. We will go to here. FP, FP star, F4 star. Okay, function module name, FP function module name. So this is your normal regular function module. Yes. I underscore name, import, export, okay, tables, exceptions. Yes, this is, it will, you pass the form name, Adobe form name, it gives, returns the generated function module name. Yes, this is your FP function module name. Yes, in between, I think we are not able to copy. So FP submit or FP underscore function underscore module underscore name. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Then it's okay. Related to forms completed. So BAP is all BAP. So go to here. AC37 BAP function. All BAP function models begins with BAP underscore star press F4. So many BAP function models. Whenever you will find first 200 hits, go to new selection, remove this 200, remove this 200, continue. Okay, so that, okay, it will display all the function group and function modules. All are function module name in English, description English. Each function module is identified by unique name, unique purpose. I said you cannot use one function module for other purpose. Even function module interface also is unique. Function module is unique. That particular import export also unique. You have to have thorough knowledge to work with that. You cannot use it for another purpose. That is, if I go back, 5 lakhs 80, where somewhere I write right, 5 lakhs 51 functionalities are there. That is SAP understanding point of view, 5 lakhs 50 functionality purpose, they developed 5 lakhs 50 function modules. Okay, So that means this is the globalness, vastness, use, purpose, functionality of SAP business software, ERP software. So, okay, search it and test it and work it. Okay, yes. If you are SD functional consultant, you have to know all SD related function modules. Consultant must aware of related function modules. Like that. ABAPer need to know all technical functional modules and all. Yes, quick search criteria, quick search also import. So if you go to here, almost 5441 BAPI function modules are there. These are all related to again SD, PP, QM because SAP never given clear structured documentation. We have to, based on our observation through years together effort through, we will get one clarity. Function module name can be up to this much. It can be alphanumeric underscore special separator. This is your short description, is meaningful description. Okay, clear? So now that is your function model related yes. Then go to the general information. Suppose if you go to search criteria, if I talk, if you just generally press F4, you recently find opened function models, you'll get it. Information system, RIS, repository information system through function modules. This is already repeated scenario. Once again, I'm writing. So function modules can be searched based on name. That is, if you know name, okay. Otherwise, short description. Otherwise, function group, group based you can search. Otherwise, package based you can search. Otherwise, application component or software component through you can search. Yes, these are all the ways. Okay, yes, this is yesterday explained. SAP is a collection of application component or software components. Each component under many packages are there. Under one package, you will find many function groups. Under one function group, you will find many function modules. Okay, many function modules. Right? That is your overall, yes, description search, function group based search. Because, okay, similar functionality of the, suppose let's take VA. VA is a, VA is a package, right? VA is a package. Because function group based search, I told you many times. VA is a sales package. See, under sales related, many function group and function modules. See, sales related function modules, you will find out SD sales related. So many document, copy document, create document, trade document, save document, release document, maintain document. Yes. See how many scheduled. That is each activity purpose, only sales. How many function modules are created? So that is SAP took a lot of risk. V45A. Okay, copy document. Like so, bulk change, bulk process, bulk print. So now you can go to these many function modules. So because just last week and the current week we were discussing this function model concept. But this journey just now started. It's never going to end. We lifetime we are finding new function models. Lifetime we are learning new concepts in function models. Explore usage and yes, because nobody can remember all these 5 lakhs. No need to remember also. At least main important things will remember. But we know shortcut how to search the moment requirement comes, how to search quickly and all is also the this is already known things to you. Okay, clear? If you this is your SD related. Suppose function group SD hyphen SLS, that is your application component. So here you can find all sales related function groups and function models you will search. This is already known to you. You go to what is that? Mm, purchase. Purchase means purchasing package is me, and remove this 200 always. Okay, you can search all purchasing related function modules. Okay, see for each activity purpose, check whether it is check means whether it is working condition check available or not, existence check, or check means functionality check. Get list of the objects, get details of the copy, current validity check. That is, by looking at the functionality, names are designed in such a way that even when you develop something, name should be meaningful. By looking at the name itself, we have to name and description is most important. You have to understand the functionality. Okay. Yes, this is your basic search. I told you advanced search also, I explained. Right. Now, function modules can be, yes, classified, not only this, extended search. So, what is that extended? You can navigate person means responsible person wise or application wise. Means if I created my name, you can go with application means V for sales, like that. Okay, 1 second. If you go to person, you will get only applications are classified like this. Okay, A for asset accounting, like that. G for general ledger, P for HR, and B for sales, etc. Basis related, Y or Z related. That is, so you can also search for all are only released function models. Okay. Yes. Search for all are only released function modules. This is also possible because you have to know best practice. You can go to all updated or RFC function modules. Okay. Search for all are update function models or remote enabled function models. That means why this is very many. All covers normal. Remote only update, only remote you want, you can. Go to all active or inactive modules. Okay, search for all active or inactive. Inactive is very rarely when we create and we leave it as inactive. Okay, then inactive. That's it. Global interface and all we don't. Only modules used for search help purpose. Only modules used for BAPI purpose. Checkbox dependent, you can search it. So this is your interface references through. Okay. So this is the depthness of function models, finding such a criteria. So almost we have covered. Tomorrow we'll try to close this topic by exploring few other built-in function modules. Okay. So almost we have done the 20 hours discussion on function modules, but this is not any time pass. We are giving a clear structured information, in-depth information which are useful to you for interview, project, everything. If you really following this much depth, definitely you can. Okay, this is helpful to you. Okay, right. Okay, that's all. Thank you.